Welcome back. Welcome back to King's Quest 1, Episode 2. Sorry that it cut out pretty early last video. I was looking at it, and it cut out really early. Like, I didn't really explain very much. When I left, I was just like, bam, gone. I'm still new to making these videos. I hope you'll bear with me. So I'm still drinking my Rum Chata. Anyway, let's continue on. Actually, let's look at these trees. Lovely fruit trees have blossomed early this year. Oh, okay, you wouldn't know. Here. The surrounding boulders and trees are reflected on the small mirror-like lake. Look lake. Alright, okay. That's the same description. I guess you can't really do anything here. Come, goat. Come follow me. Goat. There's actually a lot of screens that not much happens here. Another dark, uninviting area. A large cave is at the edge of this meadow. Oh, cave, really? The goat might actually not follow me in here. When the goat saw how dark it was in here, it decided not to stay around. Okay, well, let's look. I'll restore, because I don't know if you can actually find the goat again. A large boulder is blocking what may be another entrance to this cave. I'm guessing that this is the boulder over here. So, let's restore. And let's just continue on our journey here. Oh boy, this looks bad. This part of the forest is dark and creepy. Shadows seem to jump out at you, and the trees are gnarled and misshapen. Ugh, what trees? These trees look like they have hands. These trees are grotesquely bent and twisted, and the branches seem like they're reaching out to grab you. Okay, well, let's... Ah! With a screech and a cackle, the witch swoops down from the skies above. Look out! She dips and turns and tries to catch you. Oh, let's hope that she doesn't catch us. Okay. Oh, we're at the well again. Okay, well, let's just keep to the edge of the screen. So that if anything happens, you just leave the screen immediately, and none of the dangers seem to follow you in this game. This is a pretty alpine lake. There is a cool breeze here, and the lake shimmers softly in the quiet mountain air. There's a lot of lakes in this game. Oh, we're at the door again. Is this where we started? Yeah, okay, I guess it is. Alright, so let's move up. Come with me, Mr. Goat. What's all this on the ground here? There's a large walnut tree surrounded by several pine trees. Look, tree. This large, healthy tree is chock full of plump walnuts. Did you just say that it was the spring? Okay. These are some of the largest, plumpest walnuts you've ever seen. So that doesn't really happen in the spring, by the way. Get walnuts. You choose a big, meaty-looking walnut from the bunch scattered around. Let's look at it. You are holding an ordinary walnut. Can we open it? Walnut juice. When you open the walnut, you discover a nut inside is pure gold. That's not natural either. What? When you open the walnut, you discover the inside nut. Okay, cool. Oh, look at the squirrel. The squirrel seems hesitant about climbing its favorite walnut tree with you standing around. Oh, alright. Very unnatural walnut tree. This is a charming little wooded area of the forest. Pine trees and lush grass grow in the especially rich soil here. Very lush. What is this thing on the ground? There appears to be some sort of bowl on the ground. A bowl. Get bowl? Can we get that? We can. Look, bowl. Inscribed on the inside of this empty ceramic bowl is the word fill. Fill. Okay. Fill. To your astonishment, something begins to bubble up from the bottom of this bowl. Within moments, the bowl is filled with a hot, savory stew. Oh my god, there's just all sorts of magical stuff just lying around. So let's look at the bowl again. This large ceramic bowl is now filled with a savory beef stew. Can we eat it? Huge stew. You eat every bite of the delicious stew. We've eaten carrots, we've eaten stew. It's so good. We lost points. Let's fill it again. And we get the points back. Alright, so we'll just leave it like that for now. The river flows swiftly between steep banks. We have a winding river here. Look river? Oops. Lock. Look river. Water rushes swiftly around the bend and over the rocks. There seems to be a lot of filler screens here. Oh, hello. What do we have here? A bridge. A rough-hewn plank bridge spans the deep rushing river here. The deep rushing river here, even. Okay. Well, can we cross it? As you start to cross the bridge, a huge hulking troll stomps into view and blocks your way. It is a well-known fact that goats hate trolls intensely. You move aside and let the goat take care of this wretched, nasty troll. The goat lowers his head and runs straight for the troll, butting him right off the bridge and into the river below. That's the last you'll see of that troll. Huh. Okay. Thanks, goat. And he walks away. I didn't even give him a carrot. My companion. I'm so lonely now. So anyway, if you came here without the goat, the troll would just block your way and you couldn't cross this area. I suppose that's okay. I should have shown it to you. Anyway, let's continue on, shall we? We won't even we'll cross it later. I want to do this categorically, left to right, all the jazz. We'll go up later. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, I didn't look on the other screen. This is an attractive meadow. A particularly large tree stands nearby. Let's look over here first. Pretty sure this is just another filler screen. A lovely tree overlooks a bend in the river. Well, let's take a look at that tree. This appears to be an oversized dwarf maple tree. Alright. Can we climb it? That was pretty descriptive. There is nothing up there you'll need. Okay. Alright, so here's the other tree. Let's look at this one. We're looking at a lot of trees in this game. This is one of the oldest, grandest trees in all of Daventry, though it holds no secrets for you, Sir Graham. Why is that? Look and hold. See nothing special, Sir Graham. Okay, look nest. The nest houses a mother bird and her brood of 2 hungry baby birds. It's amazing that we can see that from here. Alright. So, the ground's getting, darkish over here. So I'm just going to save to make sure that nothing crazy is going to happen. Wow. Okay. Here we are. I didn't know it was over here. You are near a little gingerbread house and a forest clearing. A gingerbread house. Wow, look at all these things. Look. Kids, I guess? Look, children? Look, gingerbread. The whole house is made of gingerbread. Okay, look house. Oops, that's not how you spell house. Wow, this is the most marvelous house you've ever seen. It seems like it's made out of a huge gingerbread cupcake with a frosting for the roof. The chimney is made out of gummy bricks, the door and fence are made out of candy canes, and sourball stones and gumdrops are scattered around the yard. Can we get gumdrops? You won't be needing that in your quest, Sir Graham. Oh, what else was there? Sourball stones. doesn't even understand terrible. Well, does this look familiar? Does this seem familiar? Because it should. This is the witch's house. That witch that we saw earlier. She lives here. So let's see. Let's knock. Let's be polite, shall we? There's no answers from inside the house. Excellent. She's not at home. Let's go in and just get all of her stuff. Oh. Open the door. There we go. Wow. Very cozy. In contrast to its delightful exterior, the inside of the gingerbread house looks dark and ominous. What's cooking in that pot? The pot is hot enough to burn your hand. The fire must have been burning for a long time. Look, cage. The cage is made from strong, thick iron bars. They look a little rusty, but they're solid through and through. What's this over here? Oh, off in the distance you hear a high, squeaky voice say, "I can smell someone tasty in my house." Oh, jeez. Alright, well, I'm going to save here. Goodness. And I'm going to save underneath something different because we're kind of stuck here now that she's coming. Witch. The witch mutters, "I'm going to get my cauldron ready to cook someone for dinner." The witch mumbles, "After I get the cauldron nice and hot, I'll be ready to have someone for dinner." She talks to herself a lot. Well, I suppose she probably doesn't have much company. So, what's the story? The witch mutters, "The cauldron is heating up nicely. I wonder who will be my dinner guest." So how does the story go? The story goes that they push Hansel pushes her into the oven, right? So we don't have an oven here, so we have to push her into the cauldron. But just for the sake of curiosity, let's see what happens if she catches us. Or let's see what happens if we just stand around. Anything? The witch says, "My cauldron is now the perfect temperature. It's time to invite someone for dinner." Actually don't know how to cackle. Alright, so now she's wandering back and forth. And I think at this point, there's nothing that you can do. If you waited this long while you're standing here, and that's it. Game over. Like, there's no way that you can escape or push her in because she's no longer on her little stool. Let's just go out and say hi. Ah, the witch sees you. See, even though her back is turned, you just leave the bedroom if she sees you. Oh, jeez. Rats! She's cast some kind of spell to keep you from escaping. The witch remarks, "Oh, how nice of you to come for dinner." Thanks. Let's have a wonderful stew together. She looks you over carefully, then states, "You're a little too scrawny for my appetite, but I think you're going to make a lovely dessert." Oh boy. Oh jeez. The witch has turned you into a gingerbread man. Or is that a graham cracker? Alright, so that didn't go very well for us. Okay, so she's now here. We have to push her into the cauldron. We have to do it quickly and carefully, because she can't see us. We have to do this. Here, over. Push. Which? Yeah. Good job, everybody. With a mighty shove, you courageously push the wicked witch into the pot. Her wild screams are suddenly cut off as she melts away into the oily green slime in the pot. Congratulations! Wow, thanks, man. Congratulations. We did it! So now we can hang out here as long as we want. So let's take a look around. Let's look in her bedroom. Is there something different here? No. Look, bed? The witch's bed looks hard and uncomfortable. Look, table. Bed? It's just a plain wooden bedside table. There is something on top of it, though. Oh, it looks like there's a note lying on top of it. Okay, get note. It's not quite within reach, Sir Graham. Get note. You grab the note from the table. Book note. There is a message written on the note. Sometimes it is wise to think backwards. This is a hint for another puzzle in the game. So keep it in mind. What do we have here? Open cupboard. there something in there? Oh, okay. Look. You need to be a little closer for a good look, really. Is your eyesight that bad? Maybe it's just really dark in here. Sitting on the shelf is a delicious piece of Swiss cheese. Okay, good cheese. You take the cheese from the cabinet. Let's take a look at that cheese. This is an extremely fragrant piece of Swiss cheese. Okay. I think that's all that we can do. Wait, stool. It's just a stool. Get stool. You won't be needing that in your quest, Graham. How do you know? I think a stool would be something that's quite, I don't know, useful. As opposed to a piece of cheese. Anyway. King Graham seems to like cheese. It's actually in a lot of the games. Cheeses. Alright, anyway. So let's just continue going east then. Guess we took care of that witch. Alright, here's another dark, scary screen. So let's just save to make sure nothing happens. And skirt around the bottom. Gnarled ancient trees loom this dark part of the forest. Looking at a lot of trees. It seems to be all there is around here. In this part of the forest, the trees are twisted and misshapen, lending an eerie feel to the place. I think that the witch would show up here, and since we've defeated her, she doesn't show up. And here are walnuts again. Okay. So let's go up. Oh, this looks like another dangerous area. You're in part of an eerie, desolate part of the forest. So let's save again. Some of these places have little gnomes that will steal from you. And if they do steal something from you, you can't get it back. It's impossible. Alright, what do we got here? High cliffs border the wild, raging river. Can we even go over there? I'm going to save again. Sorry, lots of saving. Can we go over here? Okay, we can. This is a raging river filled with massive boulders and treacherous white water rapids. I don't know, it doesn't look too treacherous to me. You sure that we can't just, like, walk over there? Swim over there? Oh! Swim! Although you try to swim, the current is too strong. Goodness gracious. Very sudden. The raging current pulls you under, never to be found. How depressing. I wonder if King Graham has any, or Graham, Sir Graham, I guess, Knight Graham, has any family at this point. Brothers or sisters, mother, father. Alright, so we can't continue further east from there. So should we just go up? Let's just go up. If you remember from where we kicked the troll off the bridge, that was, that space over there is beyond the bridge. What do we have here? There's a mushroom in the meadow on the other side of the raging river. Which mushroom? They probably won't let me. The mushroom is on the far side of the river. Okay. We can't get to it, so we'll figure that out later. Oh, here's another eerie place. You are in a gloomy forest clearing. So, there's a small dwarf right nearby. Be careful, this sly little chap's trouble. Yeah, so he can steal shit from you. And, stuff, sorry. I mean, this is a Let's Play where we're drinking. I guess it's PG-13. It's PG-13, swearing PG-13. Oh, what do we have here? You see the back of an old, tumbled-down cottage, badly in need of repair. We have a stump here. Look, stump. The tree was cut from the stump long ago. Can we look at the cottage? This old cottage is sagging and in great need of repair. But it looks like there's a chimney. The chimney seems to be the only part of the cottage that doesn't need repairing. Yeah, it looks like there's smoke coming out of it. Somebody's inside. You see a cottage in shambles. It saddens you to think that somebody might still live here. Well, we haven't seen any people in this country at all. This is the first house we've ever come across. Alright. So, we'll have to go inside and find out who lives here, and we'll do that in the next video.